What's up, guys? Welcome back to FNG Academy. Buck here, former Green Beret, here to help you guys get selected. Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about airsofters and these mil sims. Are they posers? Do they need to stop buying military gear and pretending to be something that they're not? Or is there some training value in what they're doing? We're going to talk about that, so stick around and make sure you stick around to the end of the video. And guys, please do me a favor. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video. I truly appreciate it. The new setup that we're doing is Monday's motivation. So Monday is dedicated to giving you guys some information on special forces, the talking heads. Friday's the fun stuff. So we'll throw out the fun shooting videos and the comedy stuff on Fridays. Sundays are shows. So everybody gets all this stuff. So you guys voted. A lot of you said all the above. All the above is what you got. So if you get any value out of these, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell reminder, and make sure you like this video. Let's try to get 1,000 likes. I really appreciate it, guys. So let's talk about airsofters and mil sim. Are they a bunch of phonies? Do they need to stop buying all this gear and looking the part for something that they're not? This video is sponsored by 18 Alpha Fitness. If you guys want to get in the best shape of your life and be able to physically pass selection the first time around, you need a good training program. Go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. I use the program myself. He's got a sweet app that you log into and it gives you good breakdowns. A lot of it's kettlebell stuff, which I love, but he also focuses on mobility and most importantly, breathing. So go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. Is there some training in it? To answer that question appropriately, we need to look at the things that I teach people if I'm trying to help them become a better shot. So for example, when I was in the police academy, there's a guy and he was not that great of a shot. And he came to me and was like, dude, I want to be a really good shot. Can you please help me? So I gave him a series of drills that he needed to do. All those drills were without firing a single round. He could do these all the time. And he did. Credit goes to him. I'm not taking his credit. He put in the hours and hours and hours of practice. But all these things that I advise him to do, you could do without firing a single round. And he became the best shot in our academy, even beating me. Rightfully so. He put in a lot of work doing it. So let's talk about a few things that you could do to become a better shot that don't involve firing a single round. One of those things is dry firing. So obviously there's a bunch of drills you could do with dry firing. You could use your pistol that you have. Or you could do what I advise people to do if they're really serious about becoming better shots. And that's if you shoot a Glock, go get a Glock laser pistol. The red laser ones, I'll put the link to them down below. And the laser trainers are amazing. And then you set up something on your wall that has different patterns on it. You can get them from like RE Factor, and they'll have like a yellow triangle or blue circle. And then you could have people call out those different things, like hit yellow triangle. You do a draw, you find it, you got to find your target, and then you get that practice with your laser pistol. But dry firing is just as good. Also things that you could do at home, practicing CQB, practicing pieing, practicing walking and moving as a turret. So being able to walk straight and then pan to your left with your upper body moving only and hitting the target, and then straight and then to the right. It's very difficult for people to do, and it takes a lot of practice. You'll see beginners get out there and the first thing they try to do when they shoot is they can't pivot. So they'll get uncomfortable and they'll stop and then try to take the shot. They have trouble moving and shooting. So you could practice that at home. Again, pieing, step center. These are all things that you could be practicing at home without firing a single shot. So that being said, I just watched Red Dawn recently because we're going to do it on Beers and Breakdowns. And I was like, man, think about this, guys. If you had two groups of people, so we have to build our own counterforce. I don't understand why he was not a Green Beret, but that's besides the point. Because that's exactly the mission. What he was doing in Red Dawn is what we did in Robin Sage. You're building the counterinsurgency force. So if you have a group of counterinsurgents that you're trying to build into the Wolverines, right? Would you want a group of airsofters who are practicing with or military sim guys who are practicing in kit. They have armor. They bought NVGs. They spent their money. They're working on tactics. Versus a group of civilians who have never touched a gun before. They don't know anything about tactics. You got to teach them how to shoot. You got to teach them how to walk with a rifle. You got to teach them how to walk with a pistol. I promise you, I will pick all day long my group of airsofters and milsim guys. I will be happier than shit that they have body armor, that they have ballistic helmets, and I will be stoked that they practice with their airsoft rifles, with fake rifles. I don't give a fuck what they practice with. I will be ecstatic. And then I will get the real rifles, I will put them in their hands, and I guarantee that they'll be exponentially better shots and better tacticians than the people who have never touched it before. So you got to think outside the box. Yes, I understand that it's like, wow, look at these guys. They're just like dressed up like military guys. How that could be kind of misleading. And you're like, well, why the fuck are you doing that? But there's so much value in civilians training and preparing themselves for a Red Dawn situation. I mean, is it unlikely? Sure. But does that mean you shouldn't be prepared? Of course not. You know, if something like that ever happened, the most valuable players on the field are going to be prior special forces, prior special operations, because we have experience training, advising, and assisting in building those counterinsurgency forces. The point is, skills matter. And if it ever comes down to some kind of Red Dawn situation where we need civilians to step up, every skill set matters. Every tactic matters. Every piece of equipment matters. Every gun, every bullet, everything matters. So for all you civilians out there that are preparing and you're kitted the fuck out, I don't have any problems with it. You want to buy all that shit and spend your money? Fucking do it. Because if the day ever comes where I need you and you happen to be my neighbor's a Milsoft prepper guy and he's got fucking 3 pairs of nods and 7 fucking ballistic helmets, work with him. Be like, can we disperse this to this many people? Let's give this many people your nods. Let's spread this out so we could have a force instead of just being one person. All that stuff is going to come in handy. So that being said, don't feel super empowered. I've seen this happen. All you airsofters out there, if you get selected and you go to the Q course, I shit you not, this happened. This is a true fucking story. We're on the range and we're just shooting, having a good time. And this captain, he's really good. It's always captains. You guys think I hate captains. I don't hate captains. It's a fun thing to go back and forth with officers. I don't hate officers. But this officer, he's shooting really good. And we're like, dang, dude, you're a pretty good shot. And he's like, yeah, man, it's airsoft. You should try it sometime. You could check out all your gear. You test all your equipment. I airsoft every weekend, so that's why I'm a good shot. I was like, oh, no, he didn't just say that. And I just kind of faded away. You know, it's not my business. But I could see the people around him look at him, and his respect within that group just went, like, listen, don't go to fucking Soft and start telling them like, yeah, man, I'm an airsofter. That's why I'm good at a shot. Like, oof, it's not going to be a good day for you. It's like the whole moped joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun till your friends catch you on it type thing. You know what I'm saying? You know that joke? All right. Don't let your friends catch you airsofting, but do it. So that's my take on it, guys. So for all you guys that are prepping, you're buying all this equipment, and you want to be cool guy look, hey man, I'm not hating on it, because if the day ever comes where we need your skills, we're going to need every piece of equipment that you've acquired, and that could be passed around to help out multiple people because you bought, I got like 5 plate carriers with ballistics. I'm not even joking, like 5. So if I have 5 ballistic vests and some shit goes down, you best believe handing them out to my boys. Hey man, you don't got a vest? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All the equipment that we acquire, if we ever have to defend ourselves as a country, I just got done watching Red Dawn, so this shit's like super in my head, but that is going to come into play. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you enjoy the things that we talk about and you like the content we're putting out, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. So on Mondays, start dropping the questions that you guys have. The mentorship program is going to be starting up soon. And then check out my Instagram. I put out an email for questions for military, so that way I can answer them on the podcast. I started a new podcast. It's up on Apple. It's the FNG Academy Mentorship Podcast. FNG Academy Mentorship Podcast. It's going to be covering everything from boot selection to land nav tips and all that stuff. So go check out the podcast and stick around for the mentorship program. It'll be dropping soon. Thank you guys so much. I'm out of here. What's up, guys? Sean Buck Rogers here from the FNG Academy. You ever find yourself balls deep in a workout and you're just not feeling it? Can't get that one more rep in, can't get that extra mile, sluggish, feeling like crap. You ever think that because you look like shit, you perform like shit? Maybe we need to get you into the right gear. Let's check out some FNG Academy gear and what it does for people and their performance. What the f is that? That's what I'm talking about. What the f is this? That's more like it. No rep. No rep. What the f? No rep. What a waste. 1, 2, 3. Now that's what the f I'm talking about. All right, guys, now you see the difference between when you look good and when you look like shit. So make sure you head over to the FNGacademy.com, pick yourself up some swag. Make sure you sign up for the email list because we're doing monthly giveaways. Ready?